Free electricity? Yep, you heard that right. The government's about to give Aussie households 3 hours of free power every single day. But before you start planning a daily laundry marathon, there's the catch, and a few clever ways to make this work in your favour. And in just a moment, I'll tell you who qualifies, how to make the most of it, and what the critics are warning could happen to your power bill at night. Now, from July next year, under a new plan called the Solar Sharer Scheme, energy retailers will be required to offer at least 3 free hours of electricity every single day. And that's right in the middle of the day when the sun's blazing and there's more solar power than we can use. And it's aimed at making use of all the excess solar flooding the grid, which actually pushes prices so low that they can even go negative. In other words, the grid's paying to get rid of it. So instead of wasting it, households can plug in and power up for free. But there's a twist. While the government says it'll cut costs for everyone, one senator is calling it a free lunch that'll cost you more at dinner. And I'll explain what he means and whether he's right in just a minute. And if you're like most Aussies, you've felt those rising power bills bite lately. The Solar Sharer Scheme could be a bit of welcome relief, especially for retirees and anyone at home during the day. You could be running your washing machine, the dryer, even the air conditioning, all on the house. And here's the great part. You don't even need solar panels to benefit. If you've got a smart meter, you can schedule your appliances to kick in automatically during those 3 hours. It's about sharing those solar savings, not just rewarding homeowners who have already installed solar panels. Climate Change Minister Chris Bowen says this is a way to share the sunshine, bringing the benefits of renewables to renters and low-income households too. And because this shifts energy use to the middle of the day, it could actually help reduce those expensive evening peaks, meaning fewer costly grid updates down the line. And this is easier than it sounds, especially if you've got a smart meter and newer appliances. Here's how to do it. The first thing is you've got to know your free hours. Your electricity retailer will tell you the exact 3-hour window each day when the power is free. And it'll likely be between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. depending on the solar generation. So mark those hours because they're your go time. Now most modern appliances, especially washing machines, dishwashers and dryers, have delay start or timer functions. For example, load your washing machine at 8 a.m. Set the delay timer to 11 a.m. It'll automatically run during your free window using no cost electricity. And of course, if your appliance doesn't have a timer, buy a Wi-Fi smart plug-in. Brands like TP-Link, Miros or Casa. They're common in Australia. Plug your appliance into the smart plug. Use the free mobile app to set up a daily schedule. For example, turn on at 11 a.m. and off at 2 p.m. And you can even control it remotely. Now these plugs cost around somewhere between 20 and 40 bucks each. And they work on most standard appliances. But they're not for heavy duty items like air conditioning or ovens. Now, if you have a smart thermostat or inverter air conditioner like a Daikin, Mitsubishi, Panasonic, etc., use the brand's app or your home assistant, Google Home, Alexa, to start and stop times. Now for hot water systems or pool pumps, ask your electricity provider or electrician to fit a smart timer connected to your meter. Most smart meters connect to your retailer's app. Origin, AGL, Energy Australia, etc. Log in and set alerts or automations through the app. Some even show when your free hours start and end in real time. Now, how to avoid the catch. Energy might cost more outside of these free hours. So try shifting heavy use appliances into the free period. And use timers or automation rather than manually switching. That way you get the benefit, not the bill shock. The scheme starts rolling out from July next year in New South Wales, Southeast Queensland and South Australia, with more states expected to join by 2027. So here's the smart move. Check if you've got a smart meter and start planning which appliances you can automate. When the power's free, use it smartly. Now, about the catch. Yes, some critics are warning that power could become more expensive outside the free hours. But that's exactly why knowing when and how to use your energy will matter more than ever. And this isn't just a story about free electricity, it's a glimpse into how Australia's energy future is shifting. Cleaner, smarter, and maybe a bit kinder to your wallet. Would you change your daily routine to take advantage of these 3 free hours of power? Because I know I would. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what you'd run first. The washing machine, the dryer, the aircon, or maybe the coffee machine on repeat. Well, I'm so glad you were able to spend a few minutes with me here today on Living Life in the Lockyer, Life After 60. And thanks for watching through to the end. Really appreciate it. Because each week we dive into the stories, changes, and issues that affect older Australians. And honestly, anyone living life after 60, anywhere in the world. So if you enjoyed this video, then according to the YouTube powers that be, you're going to love this one next. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with a friend, and tap that bell. That way you'll get a notification and can join me again next time, because your best years are still unfolding. So be kind to one another and take care. I'm Robbie, and I hope to see you again soon.